Welcome back to Finance and Economy Daily. Today's top stories highlight trade tensions easing in North America, a stunning government move into the private sector, and a dovish signal from the Federal Reserve that sent markets surging. Let's break it all down. First up, Canada is dialing back its trade fight with Washington. On Friday, Prime Minister Mark Carney announced Canada will drop most of its 25% retaliatory tariffs on U.S. goods, a sharp shift from the harsh stance earlier this year. The exemptions don't cover autos, steel, or aluminium. Those remain in place, but this is still a significant concession. The timing is essential. The US-Mexico-Canada agreement is up for review in the coming months. Carney called the move strategic, saying Canada secured the best possible trade deal and wants to refocus on priority sectors. The White House, meanwhile, called the change long overdue. This comes after a recent phone call between Carney and President Trump, which both sides described as productive. With tariffs easing, markets are watching closely to see if this opens the door to smoother North American trade negotiations. Next, to Silicon Valley, where Intel just got a massive lifeline. The U.S. government has taken a 10% equity stake in the embattled chipmaker, paying $8.9 billion for 433 million shares. The deal, announced by Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, gives Washington unprecedented influence in one of America's most strategic industries. Intel stock jumped 6% on the news. President Trump hailed it as a great deal for America and for Intel, especially since the shares are already worth more than the government paid. This comes just days after Japan's SoftBank invested $2 billion in Intel, signaling strong public and private backing at a time when the company is struggling to catch up with Taiwan Semiconductor. Intel CEO Lip-Bu Tan stressed that advanced semiconductor R&D must remain American-made. Analysts say this move marks a bold shift in U.S. industrial policy. The state is no longer just funding companies, it's becoming a shareholder. Finally, Wall Street got a jolt from Jerome Powell's dovish tone at Jackson Hole. Powell signaled the Fed is shifting focus. Inflation risks are easing, while a softening labor market is becoming the bigger concern. That fueled a broad rally, but small-cap stocks stole the spotlight. The Russell 2000 surged nearly 4%, its best day in months, with financials and industrials leading gains. Fundstrat's Tom Lee called it a green light for small caps, adding that lower mortgage rates and a rebound in manufacturing could keep the momentum going. That's all for today's Global Economic Roundup. For your daily dose of global economic and finance news, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you next week.